principle of superposition, you must remember that we talked about the resulting phenomenons, right? So what were the resulting phenomenons? First of all, we talked about the interference. Okay, ji? Interference of light.
जी,
What were the conditions for the interference of light?
the waves must be coherent.
Mm-hmm. And whenever two light waves
Uh,
having same frequency and traveling in the same direction, they'll give rise to interference of light or interference of sound, right? Secondly, we also
yes,
talked about the diffraction and the diffraction grating, which is also a subtopic of interference, that whenever light bends to the original path, it interfere with the other portions of light as well, right? Now, thirdly, the third phenomenon of superposition is that we're going to talk about today is the standing wave. इसको हम standing wave कहते हैं, or you can also call it the stationary wave, right? जी? So now when you talk about the standing wave or the stationary wave, so first of all, you need to remember the rules, the conditions for the stationary waves. So the conditions for the stationary waves are that their frequency should be same as well, right? उनकी frequency same होनी चाहिए, but they should be traveling in the opposite direction, right? जी? But they should be traveling in the opposite direction. They'll give rise to the stationary waves. So the phenomenon through which light or any wave having same frequency but traveling in opposite direction. Superpose, right, is called stationary wave. बात समझ आ गई जी? The phenomenon through
जी,
which the light having same frequency and traveling in the opposite direction superpose, they give rise to the stationary waves. कुछ examples की बात कर लेते हैं. For example, you have got a string which is fixed on both the ends, right? जी? Which is fixed on both the ends. So when the string is fixed on both the end and somebody is going to pluck the string from the very center, यानी यहाँ से वो pluck करता है. So the portion of the wave would be like this, ऊपर की तरफ आएगा. But after reflection, some of the portion would be of the wave would be something like this. So ये जो portion of wave है, that should be traveling upward, and this portion should be traveling downwards. So you can see we have got the opposite direction, right?
yes,
We've got the opposite direction. And since both the waves were produced by the same source, by the same force, so they would be having the same frequency as well. So whenever they're going to superpose, they'll be giving rise to the stationary waves. Got it? तो ये first example है. Second example क्या हो सकती है कि for example you have got an organ pipe या कोई भी आप pipe ले लें which is closed at one end, which is closed at one end. Some of the air would rush in, and after reflection, it would rush back. At the same time, some of the air would be moving in as well. So both these parts of light are going to superpose each other. And after superposition, they'll give rise to the standing wave or the stationary wave. Is that clear?
जी,
Thirdly, एक और example की अगर आप देख लें, we've got an organ pipe, but this organ pipe is opened on both the ends. Some of the air would be rushing in through this part, and some of the air would be rushing in through this part. They both are going to superpose each other, and after superposition, they'll give rise to the stationary waves. Is that clear? ठीक है बात मेरी?
जी,
So that is how we talk about these standing or the stationary waves. So after talking about the standing or the stationary waves, first of all, we need to identify the difference between a nod and an anti-nod. We need to specify the difference between the nod and an anti-nod. So whenever you're talking about a stationary wave, it would always looks like this, right? It would always look like this. यहाँ पे आप इस वेव को बना लें कुछ ऐसे. Somehow it would look like this. Are you looking at these points, these ones, where the amplitude of the wave is zero? Yani aap A, this point B, this point C, and this point D. You can look into all these 4 points, right? A, B, A, C, and D. There is one thing in common with these 4 points. First of all, they've got zero amplitude. And after having zero amplitude, they've got zero vibration as well. They do not vibrate, right? Ji? So they do not have any amplitude, they do not vibrate. So that is why I remember that they are known as the nodes. इनको आप क्या कहते हैं? Nodes कहते हैं. Got it? But if you look at these points, this one, or this one, P, Q, R, या ये वाला, या ये वाला, या ये वाला, any point you're talking about. For example, but if you talk about the points P, Q, R, you can see they've got the maximum amplitude, right? Okay. Or secondly,
Yes.
high vibrations. So when you see high amplitude and high vibrations, such points are known as the anti-nodes, right? So have you got the difference between the nodes and the anti-node? Clear?
Yes. Ji.
So we've talked about these ones. Now we need to talk about the next thing, and that is कि जी एक wave generate कैसे होती है? We need to determine the wavelength and the velocities of all these thingies. Got it? So when you talk about the wavelength
Yes.
of all these thingies, तो हमने बात करने का एग्जांपल ले लेते हैं. Determining the wavelength and speed of waves or stationary waves. Got it? जी? अब उससे पहले एक चीज आपको यहाँ पे पता होनी चाहिए. देखें, द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन हेयर टू हेयर, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, that is known as one wavelength. If somebody is asking you to determine the distance between a node and a consecutive antinode, G, in terms of wavelength, what is the distance between a node and an antinode?
Half of a wave.
No, यहाँ से
No.
लेकर यहाँ तक का
Quarter.
quarter of a wavelength, right?
Yes.
What is the distance between two consecutive nodes?
One wave.
Half a wavelength. That was the जो आप जिसे आप confuse कर रहे हैं, that was a consecutive distance between two crust or troughs or compressions or rarefaction. That was a wavelength. But ये पहला node है and that's the second node. So आप देख लें, this is half of the wavelength, right? Similarly,
Ji.
the consecutive distance between the two antinodes is going to be lambda by 2 as well. यानी यहाँ से लेकर यहाँ तक का distance. Is that clear?
Yes.
So that is how we're going to talk about these things. ठीक है, हमने इस तरीके से इनकी wavelengths के बारे में बात करनी है. And after talking about their wavelengths, we are going to talk about how to determine their wavelength and speed of these waves. For example, first of all, let's talk about an organ pipe which is closed at one end. इस तरह का. When you talk about the formation of stationary waves inside an organ pipe, it could be like this. जो जहां से बंद है वहां पे तो हमेशा नॉड ही बनेगा, right? Wherever it is closed, the vibrations of the particle would be stifled or muffled. वहां पे हमेशा ये केस बनेगा. ये केस भी हो सकता है. There could be this case as well कि आपके पास दो किस्म के वो बन जाएं, दो loops बन जाएं. यानी for example, something like this, something like this as well. Secondly, और थर्डली अगर आप बात करें तो आपके पास इस तरह के ये 1.5 लूप है, तो 2.5 लूप्स भी बन सकते हैं। यानी फॉर एग्जांपल यू कैन हैव समथिंग लाइक दिस। ठीक है, इस तरह के लूप भी बन सकते हैं। तो इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन यू विच केस इज गिवन इन द एग्जाम हॉल, राइट। तो याद रखें एग्जाम में आपने उसके अकॉर्डिंगली फॉर्मूला यूज करना है टू कैलकुलेट द वेवलेंथ ऑफ फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस केस, द फंडामेंटल case in which we are having only one loop, right? We are having only one
Yes.
loop. So what you can say about it, you've got this thingy, you've got this thingy, and whatever you've got. हम क्या बात करते हैं इसकी कि जी आपके पास you've got this part of the wave, you've got this part of the wave, blah blah blah. After talking about this part, what else we can talk about? कि जी the length of the pipe is L. First of all, I need the length in terms of wavelength. Talking about the first case, what would be the length of the wave in terms of the wavelength? This is a node and this is the anti-node, right? And what was
Yes.
the distance between a two consecutive node and anti-node?
Quarter.
Quarter. So that should be lambda by 4. So wavelength निकालने का formula क्या बन जाएगा directly 4L. Is that clear? And if
Yes.
somebody is asking you to calculate the velocity या frequency की बात कर रहे हैं, तो frequency क्या होती है? V1 upon lambda 1. So that is going to be V upon 4L. Is that clear? So
Yes.
for this case, the wavelength should be equal to 4L and the frequency should be equal to V upon 4L. Okay. Now let's talk about the
Yes.
second case. If you are going to talk about the second case, this one, first of all, let's talk about the length. How can you express its length in terms of wavelength? This is a node. The distance between two consecutive nodes is lambda by 2, right? This is a node and this
Yes.
is an anti-node. This is lambda by 4. So when you're going to add them up, you should be having 3 lambda 2 by 4. Is that clear? So wavelength from here should become 4L divided by 3. Is that clear as well?
Yes.
Right? So, and frequency F2 should be, F2 should be V upon lambda 2, yani 4L upon 3. So that should be 3V upon 4L. Is that clear? Okay.
Yes.
अब बात कर लेते हैं फॉर एग्जांपल इस केस की, या इस केस को थोड़ा सा स्पेसिफिक कर लेते हैं. Let's just have two loops. Something like this, right? So first of all, अपना क्या नाम है आपका अनस? What is going to be the length of this wave in terms of wavelength? G, add them up.
Um,
Lambda by 2, lambda by 2, lambda by 4. When you're going to add them up, what should be having? What you should be having?
lambda lambda by 2 plus lambda by 2
That is going to be
will
lambda plus lambda by 4. That is going to be 5 lambda
uh,
3 upon 4. Yani lambda 3 should be 4L upon 5. Is that clear?
yes.
Right? So you've got this lambda 3. Now, if you talk about frequency, so the F3 should be, V upon F lambda, V upon lambda hota hai, so that will give 4L upon 5. And you have got 5V upon 4L. Did you get that?
Yes.
So these are the three types of, expressions we've got. पेपर में जरूरी नहीं है वो आपको ये एक्सप्रेशन दे, ये एक्सप्रेशन दे या ये एक्सप्रेशन दे. In exam, you can even have 5 loops as well. So you need to determine the formula accordingly. Okay? ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे एक जनरल एक्सप्रेशन की
Yes.
बात कर लेते हैं. मुझे बताएं कि लेमडा एन नंबर ऑफ लूप्स अगर डिपेंड कर रहा है, लेमडा एन, हाउ वुड यू टॉक अबाउट लेमडा? लेमडा 1 was 4L, लेमडा 2 was 4L upon 3, and lambda 3 was 4L upon 5. Got it? जी? So what could be the general
जी.
expression for the wavelength? सब के न्यूमिनेटर में 4L आ रहा है,
जी.
राइट? एवरी डिनोमिनेटर, इसके
Yes.
1 है, इसके 3 और इसके क्या है, 5 है. So how would you talk about this one, 1 3 5 4l upon n कर ले, where n are only the odd numbers, yani 1 3 5 7 9 blah blah blah. Got it? if if you
जी
need to calculate lambda 1, put n is equals to 1. If you need to calculate lambda 2, put n is equals to 3 or 5 or 7 or 9. Got it? In a similar fashion, you can also have an
जी
expression for the frequency for the nth loop. क्या है इस frequency के formulas? V upon 4L, 3V upon 4L, 5V upon 4L. So V upon 4L तो सब में आ रहा है, लेकिन साथ ये n चेंज हो रहा है,
जी
और वो n है भी क्या? Odd numbers, 1 3 and 5. So n is going to be 1 3 5 7 and 9 up to so on. Got it? अब I've talked
जी
about just the one case. पेपर में शायद वो ऑर्गन पाइप की बात ही ना करे, पेपर में वो बात करे, यू नो लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द स्ट्रिंग. अब स्ट्रिंग में एक लूप वाली स्टेशनरी वेव कुछ ये बन सकती है, राइट? सेकंड लूप वाली फ्रिक्वेंसी कुछ ये बन सकती है. ओके जी. थर्ड लूप के केस में आपके पास कुछ ये बन सकती है. डिड यू गेट दैट? सो यू हैव गॉट दीज
जी
3 लूप्स. ओके. अब इनकी भी अगर मैं बात करूं तो लेंथ सबकी एल ही है, दे ऑल वर द सेम स्ट्रिंग्स, बट आई हैव प्लग्ड देम फ्रॉम द डिफरेंट पाथ्स to get their different lengths. Is that clear? So, when you talk about this L,
जी
what is going to be the length of this stationary waves in terms of wavelength?
दिस इज
Half.
1 not
Lambda
to
by
do
2.
so half.
So, yani lambda 1 is equals to 2L. Got it? जी?
Yes
Speed का formula याद रखें. Speed of the wave in a string is equal to uh, V is equals to T upon mu, tension upon mass per unit length, right? But V is
जी
also F lambda, so F1 should be equal to 1 upon lambda times T upon mu, yani 1 upon 2L times T upon mu. Is that clear?
yes
Now, similarly, we're going to talk about the second scenario as well. This one. Second scenario में क्या बात करें? What would be the length in terms of wavelength for this one?
this one will be 2 lambda upon 2 plus lambda upon 2
And that is just the
so
lambda. So wavelength सिर्फ
2
क्या आ गई?
lambda
सिर्फ L नहीं, सिर्फ L आ जाएगा ना?
yeah.
Because this is lambda by
जी
2, this is
yes
lambda by 2. So you just need to add them up, you'll get lambda. Got it?
yes
So you've got lambda 2 is equals to L. So velocity is basically T upon mu, but velocity is also equals to F lambda divided by T upon mu. So now you have got F is equals to 1 upon lambda times T upon mu. Got it? जी?
जी
Lambda की जगह L लिख लें T upon mu. Get me the similar expressions for this one as well. जी, लेंथ बताएं in terms of wavelength क्या होगी?
uh, it will be lambda upon 2 plus lambda upon 2 plus lambda upon 2 so 3 lambda upon 2
3 lambda upon
2
3 lambda upon 2. Yani lambda 3 is equal to 2L upon 3. Is that clear?
yes
अच्छा जी, इसके बाद after that what you gonna talk about?
uh, velocity frequency right
जी, frequency का फॉर्मूला मुझे डायरेक्टली बता दें. That is going to be 1 upon lambda होता है ना
uh,
जाके, तो lambda आ जाएगा 2L upon
जी
3, यानी 3 upon 2L times T upon mu.
t
Got it?
upon mu
So that is how you're gonna get these
yes
expressions. Clear है? अब पेपर में अगर स्ट्रिंग आ जाए तो फॉर्मूलाज पुराने वाले नहीं चलेंगे, फॉर्मूलाज फिर ये वाले चलेंगे. करेक्ट? यानी मैं जनरल फॉर्मूला आपको बता देता हूँ कि लेमडा एन क्या
जी
होगा. इट वुड ऑलवेज बी 2L. देख लें सबके साथ 2L आ रहा है ना, 2L. इधर भी क्या आ रहा है, इधर L आ रहा है, इधर क्या आ रहा है, 2L अपॉन 3, यानी 2L अपॉन एन कर लें. और एन की वैल्यूज क्या होंगी, 1 2 3. इसमें ऑड नंबर्स नहीं है. करेक्ट? आपने अगर लेमडा 2 निकालना है तो 2L अपॉन 2 हो जाएगा, यानी वो सिर्फ L बच जाएगा, और इधर देख लें L ही है. डिड यू गेट दैट? और अगर एफ एन का एक्सप्रेशन चाहिए आपको, तो एफ एन
जी
इज गोइंग टू बी, देखें सबके डिनोमिनेटर में इधर 2l आ रहा है या सिर्फ l आ रहा है। ओके, इधर भी 2l है, इधर भी 2l है, इधर सिर्फ l है क्योंकि वो 2 ऊपर आया होगा। सो यूल गेट n अपॉन 2l रूट ऑफ t अपॉन म्यू। इज दैट क्लियर? So that is how you'll get these expressions for fn as well. Is that clear? Right?
जी
ठीक है। तो पेपर में अगर स्ट्रिंग आ जाए तो फिर ये वाले फॉर्मूलाज आप यूज करोगे, गॉट इट? फॉर्मूलाज फिक्स नहीं है स्टेशनरी वेव्स के, यू नीड टू डेवलप वन। डिड यू गेट दैट?
जी